It's time, people. Mikey T at the sports book. You ready for Tuesday night's MLB All-Star Game? American League and School Bowl, National League and Skeens. Mikey T cashed in on the home run derby. We had the catcher from Seattle. What's his name? Cal Raleigh. He can hit from both sides of the plate. He spends a lot of the time in the yard, going yard, that is. Mikey T here, Mike Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline, with tips, analysis, and predictions, and bandanas. The shipment came in. Obviously, the pink one's on the melon right now. We got red on deck. We got green, we got blue, and we got black, and we got white. Bandanas, Mikey T, glasses, everything with tips, analysis, and predictions. Let's get it with the All-Star Game tonight, people. One league dominates the other league. Things change. Nothing lasts forever. Tips, analysis, and predictions tuning in to this Friday night MLB action. I mentioned earlier, Boston is going to be in Chi-Town taking on the Cubs. Also, Milwaukee is going to be traveling out to LA and taking on the Dodgers. Teams are on winning streaks, teams are on losing streaks, and when they meet, it's chaos. Tips, analysis, and predictions from Mikey T. They're not doing it up north in the Northern Territory. They can't stay out of the bar or the woods. They're not doing it in the southern states. They're too busy dining in at the restaurant or laying out on the beach and catching the rays. Out east, New York City's got too much going on. They don't have time for Mikey T. And out west, it's too laid back. They rather do the surf and turf. But right here in the Great Lakes State, I got tips, analysis, and predictions. We're at the dead end. It's right off the cliff or left into the win column. Sports betting's $1 billion a year industry. $1 billion a year industry, sports betting. That field is wide open. NBA, NFL, NHL, college sports, Olympics. They've got horse racing. They've got anything you can gamble on can get covered on a line. A direct line, and Mikey T brings it full circle. Bullseye, baby. That's what we've got here is winners. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. When you hit, and you hit, and you hit, and you lose, and you lose, and you lose some more, at the end of the day, the deal is did you win more than you lose? Obviously, sports betting, it's win or lose. It's either right or left. It's either up or down. It's either off or on. And Mikey T gets on these streaks. Money management, financial planning. Don't plan to fail. Don't fail to plan either. When you win, you pay yourself. When you lose, you study a little bit more and figure something out on why you did lose. Probably more than likely you made a dumb bet. Because when you study, you don't change your mind. You don't let outside disturbances bother you. You stay focused. You study. You know your material. You don't bite off more than you can chew. You're an adult. You're a responsible adult. Mikey T here at the Sportsbook. I don't know. This isn't rocket science. I don't know. I don't need a skyscraper looking out over the huge city, looking over the ocean, looking over the nightlife to be able to pick and handicap games. I can pick and handicap games right from my bedroom, right from my bathroom, right from my kitchen, my garden. Wherever I'm at, I can handicap the game. I don't need to show off and show and tell. I don't want to bring a lot of unnecessary attention into my direction. And then you have to deal with taxes and explanations and talk about financials and all that stuff. I'm here at the Sportsbook because I give out winners. Might as well share it. There's 3 things going on that nobody noticed. Liars, cheaters, and thieves. Smoke and mirrors, it is. You notice back in the day when Lance Armstrong was caught cheating, blood doping? I never knew that you'd be traveling and running across the country taking out pints of your own blood, storing them, and then re-putting them back in your body after you run out of oxygen, so it keeps you going, keeping you going. Blood doping. These fighters missing weight, these fighters underweight, overweight, these players making these millions, not wanting to play, not wanting to perform. Their performance falls off at the end of their career. When they're during their career, it falls off once they get paid. Who's interested? They're not trying no more. Come on, man. Then they get injured. Hey, think about it. You getting your bell rung. You don't want to play every freaking game, every day, all the time, being harped on and harassed by another grown man once you're making less than him or more than him. Either way, whether way you cut it, it doesn't matter. You achieve your goals and then you just kick back and enjoy the fruits. Sports betting's $1 billion a year industry, and now that it's become legalized gambling, Michigan, we're leading the country in online gambling and online casinos and online sports betting. Cheaters, liars, and thieves. When horse racing was still going in Michigan, Vegas wouldn't even take the bets of the horse racing out in Vegas because they were known for cheating, lying, and thieving. So sports betting, don't figure. Sports betting, game-by-game betting, parlays, teasers, prop bets. Then in the news, you catch the referees cheating and throwing games, shaving points. Now, recently, we get NBA players caught missing and playing prop bets and gambling and violating the NBA gambling policies and all that kind of stuff. Sports betting, Mikey T's got the information, latest, up to date. Who's in and who's not? Who's caught cheating and who's been caught cheating and doing more? We've got the latest, up to date actions, reactions that affect the sports gambling world. Expect the contest. Who's in and who's not? Who's hot and who's not? Make that call. If you're new to the station, please like and subscribe. I usually have a baseball hat on. Yankees had piss poor performance. I got rid of the Yankee hat. Then I was walking around here with a Los Angeles hat on for a minute. Now the Dodgers started puking. Off with the Dodger hat. On with the bandanas. Bandanas run it. Pink bandana are going to run this. Watch this streak continue to run and keep running this streak in this pink. I'll run this streak all the way to Battle Creek. Bet 4,000 on Peter Yan and lick my chops on the drive back with 57 flat in my hand. That's right, Mikey T. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Let's make it rain. I'm outside. Let's get it. American League, National League people. Oh, prop bets. Those prop bets. Who the home run sluggers? Better hate or follow. Remember, someone said, hey, what kind of prop bets you like? Well, I said, key in on the second basemans. Go through the league, go through the divisions, the teams that are winning, obviously, or it don't even have to be a team that's winning. Go in on all 30 of them. Go all 30 MLB teams and go to their second basemans and see what the total is for the second basemans. And I'm going to check and see what the total is for the second basemans. And when we talk next time, I'll be able to bring this up and say, tips, analysis, and predictions, Mikey T in the MLB season. Oh, well, the first one is home teams don't get swept 80% of the time. Home teams do not get swept 80% of the time during their series at home. Check that one out. 80% they do not get swept. Okay, number two is when the team has a jet lag going from East Coast to West Coast, playing back-to-back games, they usually don't fare good that next game. Example, they play Thursday and Friday, and then they leave Friday on the East Coast and go and they play Saturday. I play a Saturday game coming in after playing that one team Thursday and Friday, and then they leave on Friday after the game. They got to go to the West Coast, and then they have an early game on the West Coast for the time and the sleep. Back-to-back games like that, traveling from east to west and west to east, you'll find that those big favorites, those teams, lag and don't do too well. On to the next tip. Here we are. Winning streaks and losing streaks. These streaks, the Pythagorean theory, nothing lasts forever. You know how it is. And money management, that's how it is. So we got the baseball tonight, American League and National League, and then a couple of days off. Mikey T will be back We have rules. You have to stick to those rules, and you can't change those rules. And you got to have a plan, you got to have a goal, and then you take the steps, implement the plan, and get to the goal. That's how we do it here at the Sportsbook. Financial planning and move forward game by game. That's how it is. It's professionally done like that. Then you fly under the radar. No need to toot and holler and show off to no one, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're not going to be, whoa, good job. Wow, you're great. You're awesome. No, they're going to, the more success you have, what I found, the more they hate. The more they play against it, downplay it, and all that. So, don't tell nobody. Just listen. How about that? Listen more, talk less. That's what we do. We fly under the radar. We just win. I just bet on games and win. Make a living at betting on games and winning. Making a living at betting on games and winning. That's a new tune from Mikey T. Next to Making It Rain. Betting on games and making a living. Tuning in. We'll talk to you on Wednesday, and let's see how we did on the Tuesday night All-Star game. American League, National League, home run sluggers, Ohtani and Judge, All-Star pitchers, Skeens and Skubal. American League, National League, 2025. In Atlanta tonight. Good luck and enjoy the games, and Mike Sportsbook is once, always with you.